Speaking directly to my ideal client made me 8.3k in a day. Copy me, okay? So in this video, I'm going to reveal how to speak directly to your ideal client, because if you don't know and if you're new to this channel, my goal is to teach you lot about building or starting a mini personal brand to attract new clients to your offer. And you're probably like, okay, so? But a lot of people think you need a huge personal brand to get clients for their offer, and that's completely wrong, okay? And I've proven that many times, and loads of creators have proven that many times. You need to speak directly to your ideal client, okay? And that's my whole goal of my YouTube channel, of everything, is to teach you exactly how to build a mini personal brand to attract high ticket clients to your coaching, agency, info product offer. And if you don't believe that that's my goal, I literally created a 5-hour course, free course down below, which you can access about personal branding and monetization with a small following, okay? So if you want to check that out, it's literally down below. It says scale with content. It's a 5-hour free course, and you can access it if you click the link below. I'll leave it below. And also, before we get into it, you can join my community where I go through content creation, monetization, and everything like that. I have that 5-hour course in there, and also loads of other courses, and I'm about to do some group calls, Q&A calls when we get to 75 members. So if you want to join that, you can. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So this is for, I know most people say this at the start of a video sales letter, this is for, but this isn't a video sales letter, it's just pure value. But I just want to make sure, again, as I'm literally preaching, speak directly to your ideal client, I'm going to speak directly to my ideal client, okay? So this is for online coaches, agencies, and if you sell any sort of high ticket info product, and if you're above 4k a month, and if you're looking to get 3 to 5 high ticket clients a month, so every single month, okay? And this is without having to go viral, okay? Going viral won't solve all your problems. I know it. I know you think it will. I need to build a personal brand, I need to go viral. No, you don't need to go viral. Going viral goes to random people, and I've gone viral multiple times. I was getting 10 million views a month on my TikTok account. I know what I'm speaking about. I made nothing from that. I made £200 from that, okay? And also without sending a single cold DM and getting told to F off. I've also been there. I remember sending 5,000 cold messages and emails, cold DMs and emails. I was getting no replies, and one day I got a reply. I was so excited, and then I looked on it, and it was a person telling me to F off. I've been there, okay guys, I've been through that. I've been through those stages, and it's just, oh mate, the way you feel, you just feel so, you feel like you can't achieve anything and you're not good enough. And I know that feeling, man. And when I implemented this, and when I started building a mini personal brand, that's when it all changed, and when I started to attract high ticket clients to my offer. But that's another story for another day. And also, this is without having to have a huge following on social media. I have 800 followers on Instagram and 600 on here, and without chasing clients, these clients will literally come to you. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to have a small following, and you're going to speak directly to them, and you're going to attract high ticket clients to your offer. So if you implement this content messaging into your content, that kind of doesn't make sense, but if you implement this content messaging, what I'm about to speak about, you'll be making a lot of money in a couple of weeks' time, I guarantee it, okay? This is when messaging truly matters. So it matters in the attention stage, so when you're getting the right attention, and it matters in the nurturing stage. So there should be kind of 3 stages to your funnel: getting attention, building up trust, and converting attention, okay? But the most important, I would say, for all 3, I'm not gonna lie, it is important, all your messaging, but attention and nurturing stages when it's really important, okay? So what I want you to do first is understand yourself, okay? Okay, so what I want you to do is get a pen, piece of paper, or get up at notes while you're watching this, or get up a Google Docs, and I want you to answer these questions right now. So I'm not just giving you value, I'm also giving you exercises. And keep in mind, this is what I put my clients through, okay, my high ticket clients through. So I'm giving away free game right now, but they get the full package. They get me, okay, they get me talking directly to them. So anyway, so answer these questions and make sure you put it somewhere where you can access it at all times. So whenever you want to create content, you can just grab this piece of paper and be like, okay, I need to speak directly to them. That's what they're feeling. Oh, that's my hobbies, I can speak about that. Okay, so answer these questions. So what are your favorite hobbies? What do you support / do not support? what is your mission? That one's important. So my mission is to make people understand that you don't need a huge personal brand to make money, a lot of money online. What do you like and what do you hate? And it's very important to know all this about yourself, because if you don't understand yourself, how are you supposed to understand your ideal client? Okay, so answer these questions. What are your favorite hobbies? What do you support / do not support? What's your mission, and what do you like and hate? Because you can make sure you speak about this within your content. So you can make sure you leave subtle hints within your content about what's your mission. Like I did at the start, my mission is to help people understand about personal branding and having a small personal brand, okay? And you could actually use it as leverage within your content, because you can relate to people, and I'll speak about that later, but I feel like that's the most underrated thing you can do within your content, is relate to people. But again, we'll speak about that later. And the next thing I want you to write down and get in line is your core values. So who or what do you want to be known for? Okay, what do you want to be known for? And you need to get this really dialed in. You need to be exactly like Andrew Tate. He knows exactly who he wants to be known for, and he also portrays his message so well. Everyone knows his message: get rich, get girls, get away from the matrix, work hard every single day. Do it even if you don't feel like doing it. That's his message, okay? And he portrays it so well. He probably doesn't even know he portrays it so well. Well, he's very clever. He probably does. But you need to portray your message that well, and you need to understand who or what you want to be known for. And again, moving on, what do you want your message to portray? So understand these things and make sure you portray it within your content. For example, my message again is trying to make everyone understand you only need a small following to make a lot of money. And I want you to make sure you answer all these questions on a Google Docs. Don't go back on them, okay? Don't answer them, okay? Write these down. So for example, who and what do you want to be known for? Write a few things down that come into your head. What message do you want? What do you want your message to portray? Write a few things down, and the one you feel most pulled towards, that's your message and who you want to be known for. The one you think when you see it written down, oh, I'd love to be like that. That's your message, and that's who you want to be known for, okay? So that's understanding yourself, understanding your identity, and understanding your core values. Now you have this written down, you need to understand your target market / niche or niche, or however you want to say it. So why do we need to find this out? So if we know our ideal client, we can speak directly to them and connect with them. And a connection is important because it builds up trust. And trust is the number one thing you need to sell somebody something. We aren't supposed to connect with everyone on an emotional level. And what you need to realize is people buy from emotions, not logic. You buy a car from emotion. You buy everything from emotion, okay, basically, except food and everything like that, because you realise you need that to survive, okay? But everyone buys, especially high tickets, when they're emotionally invested into it, okay? So you need to realise that and get your ideal client emotionally invested. So figuring out your ideal client will allow you to create content speaking directly to them and resonating them. Underrated way to create content. That is so underrated, and I'll speak about that down here, but it's so underrated if you're relating to your ideal client. I need to speak about that later on, okay? But remember, the goal is to not go viral, is to build a following of qualified buyers, okay? And how do we do this? So what I want you to find out, and what I want you to understand, is your ideal client's demographic and your ideal client's psychographic. So what's their age? So write these down again. What's their age? What's their gender? Where do they live? How much do they earn? What do they do for work or / business? If you're B2C, they probably work. If you're B2B, it's obviously a business. And what is their level of education? Okay, this is important. I know you're probably like, what? Why do I need to understand this? But when you understand your ideal client so deeply, you can speak directly to them, okay, and kind of like subconsciously make them think, okay, how's he know me so well, or how's she know me so well? So make sure you answer those, okay? It doesn't have to be straight away. You can like make sure you take time on this and understand it, and I'm going to teach you how to do it anyway, so wait for that until you actually do it. And you need to understand your ideal client's psychographic, so their beliefs and values. So what do they believe in? What values are important to them? You need to understand their influences, what other creators do they follow or consume content from. You need to understand impact, what positive change are they trying to make in the world. You need to understand their stance, what do they stand for, what do they stand against. You need to understand their passions, what hobbies and aspirations do they have. Protectiveness, what would they fiercely defend or fight to protect. Identity, what identity or community are they associated with, okay? And you can do this on a Google Docs, as I said, answer those questions and understand it. So this is important. I want you to answer these somewhere, again, where you can look back at. This is very important. You can look back at this whenever you're creating content and understand, okay, I need to speak directly to them. That's what their passions are, or that's what influences them. I can use that as leverage. I can use their psychographic as leverage. Beliefs and values, what do they value, etc. Okay. Next is understanding. That is kind of part of psychology, but next is understanding your ideal client's psychology. So you need to understand your ideal client's psychology. You need to understand their fears, their wants, their aspirations and frustrations, and also their desires, okay? So when you understand these things, you can speak directly to them. You can make it known within your content. You can speak about their fears. You can speak about their wants. You can speak about their aspirations, and that will relate to them. They'll be like, damn, yeah, I would love that. How can I do that? Then you reveal how to do it, and they're like, okay, how do I get started on this? Let me invest, okay? So that's why you need to speak directly to your ideal client, because if you speak directly to them, again, you relate to them, okay? And they relate to you, and they're like, damn, I would love that. How do I do it? How do I do this? How do I do that? You're answering it within your content. So how to understand your ideal client psychology. This is real simple. You can go to Google, and let's just say I'll do a fitness coach example because they're the easiest to understand. Just type in on Google how to lose weight with, let's just say you help people lose weight with a vegan diet. How to lose weight with a vegan diet. You can, because Google is the biggest search engine in the world, you can see what people who want to lose weight with a vegan diet are thinking. You can go to other search for, or people also ask, and you can see the questions that they're asking, and you can use that as leverage, okay? And also sales calls. So when people are asking questions on your sales calls, you can think and you can look at them, you can look back at them, make sure you record your sales calls, and look back and see the questions that they're actually asking. What are they asking? Is that a fear? Is that a want? Is that an aspiration? Is that a frustration? Is that a desire? And you can use that as leverage within your content to speak directly towards them, okay? And you can also use ChatGPT. You can just simply look up, on ChatGPT, give me 10 fears of an over 30-year-old trying to get in shape. And then it will give you some fears. Then you can say make it emotional or make it family based, because remember, you want to get them emotionally invested. And then you can use that as leverage within your content. And also Quora, you can use Quora, just ask questions, look up questions, and you can see what they're truly thinking about, okay? Now, last but not least, relating to them. And I think this is truly the most underrated way to get clients and to create content. Relating to your ideal client. When you relate to your ideal client, making sure they know you have been through the struggles that they are going through. Because let's just say, again, you are a fitness coach. I just use that as an example again. You've been through what they're going through right now. So you can relate to them. So if you help people lose weight, you probably yourself have lost weight. Otherwise, you shouldn't be selling them. Okay? You've probably lost weight yourself. So you've been through all the trials and tribulations that they're going through right now. What to eat, what exercise to do, should I run, should I just go gym, should I lift weights, how to progressive overload, what should I do, should I put on muscle as well, how do I put on muscle as well as lose weight, can I even do that? So they're going through all the questions and trials and tribulations that you have been through, and you can answer those things within your content and also relate to them. So for example, I can relate to someone who's going viral all the time to try and get clients, because I was going viral all the time to try and get clients and it didn't work. Okay? I can relate to that. So I can speak about that within my content. Okay? And what you need to do is relate to your ideal client. You need to relate to them and be like, I've been through that. I've been through the struggles. I've been through the trials. I've been through the tribulations. I've overcome those struggles with this process. And you can position your process as the best process. Okay, I saw a really good video the other day. Shout out to Montel Gordon. I always speak about him within my videos, but it's very good. He had a video going over what he's like, his whole story. He showed where he'd been through, where he's at now, and he showed a book of it all. And that's going to relate to so many people, and he's going to get so many clients through that because he's got them emotionally invested. You need to do this within your content. You need to relate to them. You need to make them understand that you've been through the same things that they're going through right now, and you overcame them, so you're qualified to speak about it and explain how you overcame them. And always position your unique process that you sell in center of attention. Always big it up. Always explain how you actually came up with that unique mechanism that you're selling. And this is going to get them emotionally invested, and also make them understand that your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B. And again, they don't want to go through all the trials and tribulations you found you had to go through to get to that. So they're going to pay you to give them that route from point A to point B, and give them that car, however you want to say it, to get to point B. Okay, so that's the most underrated way. Okay, most underrated way is relating to your ideal client, speaking directly towards them, helping them overcome the pains, relating to the pains, and like rubbing salt in the wounds of them. Like, that's a very good way to get clients and speak directly to your ideal client. So as I said, to understand your ideal clients, you can do it these 4 ways. So Google, sales calls, ChatGPT, and Quora. I want to go through those 3. I can't really go through a sales call because, well, I do record mine, but it would take a long time because you have to watch the whole sales call. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe one day I might just do a video purely on that. I do have a video of my sales call on YouTube, so if you want to watch that, you can. But first is Google. Okay, let's do another way. I don't just help fitness coaches, by the way. It's just the easiest to understand, and most entrepreneurs go gym, so they understand it as well. And it's the easiest for me because I do like fitness. Okay, I go gym every day. That's one of my hobbies, if you didn't know. So the only one. But yeah, what you can do is go to Google and go to actual Google and search up how to lose weight with a vegan diet. Okay, lose weight with a vegan diet. Okay, and what you're going to go down to is people also ask, is it hard for vegans to lose weight? This is what your ideal clients are thinking. It's the biggest search engine in the world. They are actively searching these things up. It literally says people also ask. So people in your niche, and your ideal clients are asking these things, so you can answer them within your content. How much weight can I lose in 1 week on a vegan diet? Maybe that's a video idea. Will I lose weight if I just eat vegan? Video idea. How to lose 20 pounds on a vegan diet. If it's possible, make a video around it, okay? And you can go down as well and just see more, okay? You can see more and more and more and more. Can vegans drink alcohol? That's another idea. Can you eat bananas on a vegan diet? What food is surprisingly vegan? Okay, you can do that. Is Coca-Cola vegan? Maybe you can literally do a video about a surprisingly tasty food that's vegan, okay? You can do that, okay? So you get to understand your ideal clients here, and you can be like, maybe like this. What's the biggest fear? What's the biggest fear when losing weight with a vegan diet? And then you can see here, what is the average weight loss? What is the best way? Maybe that's what they're worried about. How long does it take? Maybe that's a fear of theirs. Is it going to take too long? Maybe that is a fear of theirs. So you can understand, you can get to know your ideal clients. And the next one is ChatGPT. And this one is really simple. I want to show you an example that I've already done before, hopefully if it loads. So let's do an example. Let me show you an example. Here, hey, I help over 60s lose weight. Can you give me 10 of people over 60 frustrations when trying to lose weight? Okay, so you can put that in, just tailor that towards your industry. Then ChatGPT just spits out loads. Okay, here are 10 frustrations that people over 60 may face. And then what you can do is, again, I went to here, 50 reasons why a 60-year-old wants to lose weight, and then down, and I said, can you make it personal and not health based? And they give you personal reasons, and you can start to understand. And then can you make it family based? That's very important, because that's going to get them very emotionally invested. Okay, so you can use these as leverage. So an example of a content idea you could create is just look one of these. As a 60-year-old, it's very hard to lose weight, but wouldn't you love to create a positive and healthy family environment for everyone to thrive in? Well, I help so and so do that same thing, or I helped loads of 60-year-olds do the same thing. And then you can use that as leverage within your content, okay? And that will get them emotionally invested. They'll see your content, they'll be like, yeah, I want to do that. I'm 60. I want to lose weight. I can't even get up the stairs without losing my breath. How do I do this? Okay? Then they get emotionally invested, and you can speak directly to them there, okay? So you can do this with all the wants, the fears, the aspirations, and frustrations. And I'm not going to show you Quora because it's just Quora. You go on Quora, look up some questions, how to lose weight, and it will come up with questions that people are asking as well. So you can do the same thing. So this is just a really, really good way to understand your ideal client's fears, wants, their aspirations, and frustrations. Just remember to film your sales calls so you can understand what they're asking, what your ideal clients are asking. You can really understand their fears, their wants, their aspirations, and frustrations, and you can relate to them within your content and make sure they know that you've been through the same thing and you overcame it with your unique process. So that's how to speak directly to your ideal client, and that's how speaking directly to my ideal client made me for 8.3k in a day. And you can just copy me. You can do these exercises and create content around it, speaking directly to your ideal client, and I guarantee this is going to make a difference. So first of all, you're not going to have to go viral. You're going to speak directly to your ideal client, and it won't matter if you get 200 views, 300 views, 400 views, because the people, and you get 10 likes, because the people who like it understand what you're saying, and that's your ideal client right there. And I'm not saying it's as easy as just posting short form content, speaking directly to your ideal client, and you'll get clients. No, you have to nurture those clients while keeping your messaging dialed in. And that's why I lead everyone to YouTube. Yeah, you know what? I just explained my unique funnel that I use, okay? So what I do is post short form content with my messaging dialed, but I also run a simple Instagram follow ad, speaking directly to them. And those people come onto my page, so I don't have to rely on the algorithm. And the organic content already on there nurtures them, intrigues them for more, which is very important. You need to intrigue your audience for more, and they move over to my YouTube, get nurtured. I lead them over to a specific YouTube video, which convinces them to book a call. Well, not convinces them, makes them realize how much they need to solve their pain, so they book in a call and buy from me. And I also have free assets like the 5-hour course, everything. Well, that's my main free asset. So I do suggest you creating a free asset and getting people's emails, or just having a community in general like I do. I have a community where I just post a bunch of value in. If you haven't joined that, join that down below. That's the funnel, and that's how to get your content messaging dialed in and speak directly to your ideal client. So if you're an online coach agency, above 4k a month, and you're looking to get 3 to 5 high ticket clients every month without having to go viral, without having to send a single cold message, without having to have a huge following, without chasing clients, and with a small following, and by speaking directly to them, this video is for you, and you should implement the advice. You sell an info product and everything like that. Okay, so hope you got some value from this video. Join my community down below. Check out the 5-hour training. It's free training, by the way, and also check out the 1.5-hour training down below. I have loads of training. So yeah, hope you got some value from this. Subscribe, everything like that, and yeah, peace.